Hello, welcome back to Ogre Battle 64. So this is how you reload your suspend data. It'll be over here in the left corner. Let's continue with Malaysia. You won't be able to reload this suspend data ever again. It's not a way to save scum, but you can use save states on an emulator, but why would you need to? This game isn't that hard. So if you remember right, we were escorting Prince Yamil, and we have a dunk-weld castle. We have a lot going on though. We have to reaffirm some things. First things first. This no. You need to camp for a minute. We need to pause here. You guys still coming for Leia. No one backstabs clerics like Gaston. Oh, it's just one soldier. Fine. The experience of a lifetime, I suppose. I have a request to do some dragons in this game, so we will try to find some dragons. I think I will be doing that very soon. Okay. Let's get Killick. Killick, when there's a guy named Killick, I always think of Soul Calibur. Tekken had Jin. Killick was in Soul Calibur. Yeah, this is a bit of a long haul here. Just all these soldiers protecting this guy just takes time to break down. And we can arrow him in the back, but, you know, that's just how it be. How it dubious be. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm going to be doing some work in the after effects here. Let's see what Killick can do. Barrios is ready to attack. He's got a red dragon. Can I just borrow yours? There are, of course, items like there are in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. There are some items that charm enemy units, but we don't get those till way later. I will be using them, though, because they are, unfortunately, the only way to obtain certain units. And also the best way to obtain, like, angels, because you can't really... Otherwise, angels are nigh impossible to get. There's some nonsense with that. Might as well explain undead characters a little bit in this game. There are some you can get in the wild, but if a soldier is killed in battle and isn't particularly saved... What's this wizard doing? He's just hanging out here. Pretty sure he doesn't actually care about us in any way, shape, or form. Okay, there's Taza. Once I see... Oh yeah, Magnus, you and Dio are fine. Algoria is also a shop, so we should check that out. We got Troy last time we quit. Anyway, so under certain conditions, if a soldier dies, they're likely to become a zombie. And if you don't resurrect them before the end of the battle or whatever. I have no desire to do this. I have no desire to let my soldiers be dead unless they didn't have money or something. Like the first time I played this, when I wasn't using cheat hacks and didn't know what I was doing, stuff died on me a lot, and I had a lot of zombies and stuff, and it's weird. And they're not very good. They're not as immune to everything like they are. None of the undead are immune to stuff like they are in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. They do come back to life if they're not killed by holy stuff. But it is what it is. However, under certain very strict conditions, a female unit could become an angel knight. Meeting those conditions is ridiculous. And I don't know that I could actually do it. So I've never tried. I obtain angel knights by using the charm items on a very specific level, and I will be showing you that. I like angel knights. They're not as cool in this. They're honestly not as cool in this game as they are in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. I really like them in that game. But they still do jihad. They still look really cool and kind of biblical when they turn to seraphs a bit. Oh geez, don't y'all be trying to do a lot of damage here now. Come on, just die like good boys. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. usually, like I said, I do the other level first. Okay. You guys aren't too bad off. Let's do a little bit of shopping, maybe. Oh, let's get a leather hat. I got a great bow. I got those. You could get more Balder swords, but I don't need them. I had to use one of those, but I don't need it. There's all this stuff too. These are pretty useful. I like those. They're like the boots, but they don't let you go anywhere. They just let you go to headquarters. We got to keep marching on here, I think. I'll also send Aqua since she's fully rested. Probably ready to go. Might as well have him get this city. Funta. The witch is doing something kind of silly and screwy, and I want to prevent her from doing it, but she's kind of confused right now about what to do. She has the confusion symbol. I mentioned that before. If you wanted to know, I liberated Harayev. I did want to know. Thank you. Let's continue on our journey here. We're not going to get any of the items. I will be back after the level. I'm going to show you something else, a little scene that is important to know about. You're gonna sleep, man. Leia, you have enough get up and go to go finish that guy off. Malcolm in the middle down there. And yeah, we're making progress. This is just what you do. You make steady progress. So yeah, you are gonna camp out there. She's not gonna advance. That's good. I don't want her getting away. She's going to try to get away is what she's trying to do. She's trying to go to the enemy base and just die for no reason. Some levels there are enemy units that do that, but there's a purpose to it. This level they just run to the enemy base and retreat. Not sure why. Just because they're retreating, I guess. The next level they do that as well. Yourself some rest and relaxation. Now, Leia, you deserve it. Good thing he's asleep. See, this guy's gonna do. I think he's. And here's the boss. Here's Zontak, who's actually a little tough. Yeah, he's got some stuff. He's a dog. But take advantage of her being asleep to finish her off. Yep, see that guy, he just does that. He sits there, and then when you get close, he runs into the base and just disappears into no purpose whatsoever. So he's a waste of experience, doesn't actually get us anything. So all that's left after this thing is Zontak, which is good. We're way ahead of schedule on defeating the boss. She woke up in enough time to put us to sleep. That's kind of ridiculous. I do kind of want to wait till the prince gets there, but I'm not going to wait that long. Usually, sometimes it takes me a long time to like chase down this guy down by Harayev, or this witch, or something like that. She was going to try to do the same thing the wizard just did, so that was the whole point. Like, if she didn't... So we might be here chasing this witch down for a minute. Hey, we found one of the items. Good for us. Like I said, the other items are kind of far away. If we can get them, heck, let's look. Obvious. That's an obvious secret, right? A little patch of stuff in the middle of the trees. Nobody? No, we're good. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any troubles. I've played this before, definitely, where I was still chasing down units when Yamil was fighting the boss. Yeah, after this I'm also going to mess with my units a bit before I play next time. Just because some people, I want to mix up the genders. I don't want just all women in the women group and all men in the men group and stuff. I'm going to put Troy in a group and get him out there, you know, all that stuff too. Let's just march on the capital. Burgunny. Yeah, you guys are fine. I'm probably just gonna have Matthias and or Magnus. His name is Magnus in this, or Dio. Heck, how you doing, Dio? 57. So oh, they're pretty high. What about Gaston? 69. Nice. I think everybody's at pretty much roughly the same though. Huh, they're actually a little lower. Maybe I'll have him do it then. We're just gonna leader attack because those things in the front are dangerous. And like I said, I don't think the time of day matters in this game as much as it mattered in the other game. I'll send backup. We might not. Actually, Barriers might get there first. That's kind of amusing. I think between these guys we've got this though. Let's just set him on the right track already before we... No point in trying to kill the dog and the griffin. It would take way too long. Could let Emil soften them up too, but be careful he doesn't die because that dog actually does a lot of damage. He has interesting dialogue with the prince, but I'm not going to do that. I heard you're pretty tough, but I can't let you through. We'll just kill the prince right here. This will be a significant step forward for the revolution. You call that a step forward? You expect people to accept such a brutal act? You have absolutely no idea how we feel. All we have is anger, hatred. That's what pushed us to our feet. We don't need acceptance, just those willing to fight for us. What's the matter? Lost your nerve? See for yourself what pushing your ideals can do. Pursuing your ideals can do. Prepare! Yes, these dogs. These revolutionary dogs, I tell you. Yeah, we gotta be careful. If they do too much damage to Magnus, we have to retreat. So he could die. I like how it's an actual castle, though. Is this the first time we're actually fighting in a castle? Okay, they didn't attack Magnus, and he guarded that one. I think we're good. I think we're gonna get him. Yep, bye Zontac. We didn't get to see Prince Emil fight you, but that's okay. You were chump anyway. Am I going to die here without exacting revenge? I couldn't even kill a prince. What a what a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. Wish there was something I could have done. Yeah, we're gonna watch that. I'm not gonna be fooled this time. I'm gonna watch the ending scene. I'm also going to show you, like I said, a little extra bonus scene that is important. Arc Wand, though. First time we're getting an actual nice, unique weapon. This is one of the most important scenes in the entire game, in my opinion. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me, Magnus. I'm glad you're unharmed, my prince. You don't treat me the way you did when we were young. Why? Why did you enlist in the Southern Division? With your skills, you could have easily been accepted by the Central Division as an officer. Why didn't you come back after graduating from the military academy? Why? He likes to ask why a lot, I noticed. I wanted to see the world with my own eyes. I wanted to know myself. I was tired of life in the Central region, the environment I was in. Nothing more. Magnus, why don't you come with me? May I ask what you mean by that? I thought I knew my kingdom and how my people felt. Even though they were strict with me, I thought my father and my brother ruled the land with dignity. I didn't imagine that the people were treated so cruelly. I didn't know how much they hated me and the nobles. I want power. The power to change the kingdom. Magnus, lend me your strength. My lord, what can you do? This is absolutely... I think Magnus is the biggest idiot here in this scene. This entire game could have been completely different if he hadn't been such an idiot here. Just saying. You'll see. I'm not going to spoil anything. But, Magnus? What could you have done at the mine? Emil, tell me what we could have done. We couldn't have done anything. I don't know what's right or wrong anymore. Emil, I have no clue what I want to do. What should I do? I don't even know if I should go with you, if your beliefs are right. Maybe I can't do anything. And maybe I'm completely wrong. I may be powerless right now, but I will change this kingdom. I will change this kingdom, the entire world. I will do it even if I'll be called a traitor, even if I have to fight against my father and brother. I will do anything to bring peace, not only to this kingdom, but to all the people in this world. When that time comes, Magnus, I want you to be by my side. I want you to be my knight. Emil. Yeah, Magnus being like, oh, I can't do anything, blah, blah, blah. It baffles the mind. Anyway, we're gonna mess around with other stuff, but let's area investigate Malaysia real quick. And there's no penalty for sending out forces, but all I really want to do right now is go here to Edorf. Can't do it during the mission because everyone is I'm gonna set Troy up because you can get something for Troy if you can go see his mom here and get an item. If you take Troy back to Algoria, I'm not gonna show you that. I don't want to wait that long. But we are gonna go here to Edorf and do this scene at least. All of the special characters have a special scene when they go back to like their hometown or someplace that was important to them, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna do a proper investigation of this when I have more time, because at the moment when I'm recording this, I don't have a lot of personal time to do it, so I don't have time to do like a whole thing. But I wanted to show you this. It pads the video a little bit more too. You can do this during the mission, get the neutral town or whatever. Actually, no, I don't think you can. A lot of stuff can only be done after missions. So anyway, take him here, and it has to be him specifically. A lot of things have to be triggered by Magnus.
Decades ago, when I was young, the mountains were filled with furious dragons that terrorized us. However, their presence wasn't without benefit. Many dragoons visited to train and to slay the dragons. Our economy flourished. In the time, the dragons have become more scarce. The number of dragoons visiting Edorf has also decreased with it. As a result, blacksmiths were forced to cultivate the land, making farm tools and kitchen utensils for a living. And those who wanted to make weapons left. They're gone. Huh? You want to know where they are? They're rumored to be in Burgundy at Gunther Piedmont and Kenora near Mount Ithaca. They can barely eke out an existence. Heating, shaping, hardening. Artists who wish to make true weapons are all that are left.
That's an important clue to go to Burgundy and Gunther Piedmont and Kenora near Mount Ithaca if you want to unlock the Dragoon class, which is the best class in the game, bar maybe the Princess. It's just like Slust and Fenrir and Fogel in the other game, basically. One other thing I wanted to do that I just totally forgot to do and to show you is if you go back and you do Stronghold Investigation here in your base on any of these levels, Hugo will tell you what's here.
The townspeople have informed us that fairies, gremlins, and worms inhabit the area. There's also a rumor that masterless golems wander the area.
So that tells you what you can encounter if you wander on the world map. And Hawkmen are always an option too. There's always Hawkmen. He'll never tell you about them, but you get them by wandering along the roads, but you're also likely to get fairies or gremlins doing that. Yeah, so yeah, the Dragoon class, you have to start off by doing that with Magnus, and then you go to Burgundy and Gunther Piedmont, which is going to be a level we're going to unlock in a few levels. And then Kenora near Mount Ithaca is up here. This is Mount Ithaca, I believe. And that'll be in the second chapter. But then there's one more piece to that after that. After you meet those two blacksmiths, you go back to this guy, and he mentions one other thing. You need to get the Divine Sword, and you can't get that to the last chapter of the game. They didn't let you get princesses or dragoons in this, the 10th level or something ridiculous like you can in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Your units feel a little more balanced throughout the course of the game in this. You can still make some pretty hefty units, and I'm looking forward to doing that, but it'll take a while to get there. So we'll see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed.